Hi. Hi, Clippin. Hi, guys. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready for the big snow. Hi, Brandy. Does anybody have snow yet? Or are you waiting on it? We're going to have a foot. I love it. I love snow. And we're going to miss the ice, so it's pretty good. We're going to get a foot of snow. We're not used to a foot of snow. And I live in southern Indiana. See how this is coming along. I got some leaks. It's making it hard to clean up. I've been just sitting around not wanting to go to the gym. It's only my third day. I'm going. Just been procrastinating it and cleaning up. We're getting ice in Texas. You're probably about to get it now. Lori, you're probably about to get it now. I bet you're going to get it soon. And you folks down there in them places, you don't know how to deal with it either. I know. I lived in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we got a 1/4 inch of ice, and gridlock happened. It gridlocked all the highways, and people just had to leave their cars. They did, because nobody could drive. Because they don't have all the equipment to salt the roads and all that crap. So weird for Texas to get ice. Isn't that weird? I don't mind doing dishes, really. I don't know why I put it off. Hi, gymnast, athletic girl. Jennifer, your house looks spotless. I'm tricking you somehow. It's camera trick photography because it ain't. I was out of my meds this week. I take these 2 meds, and one of them is for dopamine, one's for serotonin, and you can tell the difference. And I ran out of the dopamine one, so I had the serotonin, so I was still happy I just wouldn't do nothing. That's exactly what I was. I wouldn't do nothing. I just got me some meds back. You really, because the dopamine one has got the motivator in it, the motivator. And you can actually tell when it's not there. And when people's got their house a mess and junky and they're sitting there and you think, God, they're lazy. It's probably not laziness. I thought it was, but it ain't. It's depression. It's a mental thing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah. But it ain't gonna be much fun playing in the snow because it's gonna be so dang cold. I can't decide whether to leave my 4-wheeler out and ready or put it up. If I can't get to town or get to the store, I'll drive my 4-wheeler. I think I won't on the road. I had my little dog sick this week. I thought she was gonna die on me. I took her to the vet, and she's okay now. It was ear infections and stuff. She was lifeless, all that. And then she wouldn't eat. I got this house to myself today, and that makes me happy. Because he went to work and worked an extra day, extra shift, go wash an extra 8 trucks. You look like you're 30. I wish. There ain't no filter on me or nothing, no makeup. This is how I look, 54. Good morning, Lori. David. Hi, guys. I'm just, trying to clean my kitchen up a little bit. thought I'd go in here and talk to you guys while I did it because it makes it more fun. Plus, I don't really know how to do my lives. I don't know whether to do lives when I'm doing something else or just sit on my live to talk to everybody. Thank you, David. Or how to do those. But I know that on my live videos, because my long videos don't get that many views like my shorts do, it's preventing me from getting paid on YouTube because I need watch time hours. But my long videos count. So the more people that's on my lives and the more I do them, the faster I can get to where I'm going. And it's, so if you could just deal with me, might be a little boring or something. If you could just deal with me a little bit and watch me on my lives some, and even if you're busy, just leave it on, walk off, whatever. Because that gives me watch time hours, and it's something you can do for me that won't cost you a thing, and I would so appreciate. Or turn on my playlist when you're going to bed and just let it play somewhere. I get my watch hours. YouTube will start paying me. Google will start paying me for ads ran in my videos. And that will be life-changing, and it will be really life-changing because I will leave this plantation right here. I will leave. I'm going to get an RV, and my son's going to help me to get one. And I'm going to take my pig, my smallest pig, and my little dog, and I'm going to travel around the United States and speak about not using meth. And come around and meet people I know on here. What's under that? Oh, yeah, it's my pajamas. Yeah, and so that's what I'd like to do. So I appreciate y'all watching my lives. It really helps me a lot, a lot. Do y'all love the snow or hate the snow? I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't like the cold, and if it's gonna be freaking cold, then for all I care, it could snow. I think it'd be really cool to live somewhere like Oregon. This guy sent me pictures of Oregon the other day, and where you can have some, or Colorado, you could have some snow if you want. California, and then not have some snow if you want. Y'all remember these old things? My grandpa's. It's if they put the creamer in, put your creamer or your sugar in these. There was usually one for each for your coffee. It's neat. I like it. It's Tupperware. I love Tupperware. If I see Tupperware at Goodwill or something, I get every bit of it. Because I like that Tupperware. Because that shit is old as... That right there's from the 70s, and it's just perfect. Works just perfect. Yeah, Tupperware. Yeah, I love Tupperware, Jared. Tupperware don't wear out much. A little bit. I don't like the new Tupperware either. Like the old Tupperware. Freaking mess. What a mess. Stainless steel water bowls. We're not sure yet, but my dog was, all these blisters started coming around her mouth and eyes and itching, and it could possibly have been from the stainless steel water bowl. Y'all ever heard of that? Tupperware. Your mom sold the Tupperware? Yeah. I remember Tupperware parties and Mary Kay parties. You Mary Kay people stays all out for that pink Cadillac, don't they? Pink Cadillac. I thawed out a big old bag of blackberries and just left them play, and they look like a disaster waiting to happen. Like, talk about some purple faces. Take these jokers outside or something. My pigs, give them blue blackberries. It should be everywhere. Be a mess. Mess. I think it's dumb that, like, bread crust. Oh, my mom too. Hi, you and your mom, Jackie. Amsterdam! Ah! I want to go there so bad. Oh my gosh. I want to go to Holland. I'm German, partially. Yeah, I want to go there so bad. I have to get rid of them blackberries there. I don't know. I should make a cobbler, but I don't know freaking how. I'm like Rachel Ray. I could cook anything, but I don't bake shit. I don't bake. I guess because I never really like sweets. I already know it's cold and snowy in Amsterdam. I seen that shit on the news over there in Europe. I seen people in Europe, and there's so much snow they was sliding down their houses to get to the street, going out their windows and sliding down their side of their house. What about we? And close to me. We also sell to rain. Yeah, Jackie. Yeah. Yep. I'm a fan of the sativa. Hey, that's what gets me through. That's what gets me through. I can only quit one thing at a time. I can't quit everything at one time. I gotta work on my vaping. Cut down my drinking a little bit. I'm gonna work on the weed one day, but that'll be last. That'll be last. Look at these, y'all. Come on. Little mini tongs look like hands. It's creepy. I bet it's, yes, that's true. A lot of snow here. Yep. Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. About to. Let's do our dishes together, Chelsea. I don't want to do these things. My sink's broke and it's leaking all underneath. Well, it wasn't. It was just leaking a little, and Detroit said he could fix it, right? And I don't know what he did to it, and now it totally, all the water, when I turn my faucet on, goes straight out the bottom. And he left it like that. I'm mad at him. It ain't usually like him. He knows how to fix a lot of stuff, like motors and stuff, but some stuff he don't. But he thinks he knows how to fix it all. So all the stuff he don't know how to fix, he says he does. Screwed up, because he ain't the one trying to wash dishes here. And I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I had to finally say, this part didn't leak until you got under there. Chelsea, I'm getting ready to get a foot of snow. But I love it. I don't care. I love it. We're having to prepare all this shit, you know. Get everything you need at home, and I got some windows I got to cover with plastic. Supposed to be at the gym today, but I'm not. I am going to go. When I leave my house, if I'm going to go to the gym, I have to go straight to the gym. There ain't nowhere else I can go first. Because if I do, I won't make it. So I have to go to the gym first. But just from going 2 times, my legs, they're kind of shaky right now still, but my legs feel like I could, just from doing that twice, 2 days, I feel like I could do more things now. I could have more endurance. I could do a lot of walking and running here, but I ain't a fan of the cold much at all. What's y'all's thought on dishwashers? To me, if I had one here, don't get me wrong, I'd use it. But I will never go out and just try to get one, I don't think. Maybe if I lived in a nice house, I'd make sure one went in. But my experience with dishwashers has been a place to stick the dirty dishes and twice as much work. Because you got to prepare them for the dishwasher. I mean, if the people in your house rinse their plate, yeah. I guess that was the problem. When the dishwasher becomes a problem, that's true. It's because of the people in the house not rinsing the damn plate off. One of these days, I'm just going to clean up after me. That's my goal. Clean up after me. I had a man one time, my youngest son's dad, who was the best housekeeper. He was the best housekeeper. He kept our house clean all the time and everything. While I went to work, and before he went out and cheated for the rest of the day, so he would look like he was a good guy, he would clean the house so perfect, and then he'd run around and try to cheat all day. Because I work 12-hour shifts. Can't have it all, can you? That was my youngest kid's dad. That's stupid. I met him because he was cruising Walmart. And he's like 10 years older than me. I met him because he's cruising Walmart trying to pick up women. And I got with him and everything. And he had a wife that was pregnant. And I never knew it for months. He never told me. And then I got pregnant. And then while I was pregnant, we went to his parents to tell them I was pregnant. And they had this little boy sitting there on the table. This little boy, like a year old. And we're just looking, we're like, who is this? They're like, you don't know who this is? And that was his baby. He had that baby while I was pregnant. So he had 3 kids, or he has 3 kids, all in a year and a half. He has 3 kids. And, yeah, that's, he's some kind of something. Then when I went with him no more stuff, he tried a relationship with my son. When we moved back up here from North Carolina, he would say he got beat up at bingo. He would tell my son all the time he went to Louisville, Kentucky to play bingo and got beat up. But he was really over trying to get crack and get beat up. And he got his car hijacked and everything. He's an idiot. He's one of them idiots that try to think he's going off with a woman and then they get him. Then they mug him or something. Lord, that's 30 years ago though. That's out of my mind. Out of my mind. He's the one who got me on drugs. Because we was together, and then when we split up, he started staying with my friend, and I was over there, and he gave us all crack. And we didn't even know it was crack. We thought we was doing fancy cocaine. We thought we was doing cocaine a fancy way. And I liked that shit. And then I found out it was crack. Like, what? We're smoking crack? And that was the end of me for a long time. Yeah. Oh, and then I also tell you this. In the very, very final straw, we had a gay friend that we worked with when we both ended up working at this factory. And we go over there and everything. And I went over there late or something. And that sumbitch was dressed up in that gay man's mom's clothes sitting there. And then he also drug me into the gay bar in Louisville. But I like the gay bar sometimes. Good dance floor, all that. And I got kicked out and he stayed. So that was the end of that. I don't care what anybody's into. Just don't act like you're into me. If you're into some other things. That was my experience with that. And then the other kid's dad, my middle kid that gives me hell, his dad, he lives down in St. Augustine, Florida. He didn't do drugs or nothing, but he ended up getting with a woman that had it real bad. And he, I don't know how they did it, but he caught HIV. And he has HIV. And he's been living with it for a good 10 years or so. But right now, I'm not even sure if he's still around. And then my oldest kid's dad has only one kid in the whole world. Him. And you don't have nothing to do with him or talk to him. Never has his whole life. He's so weird and backward. He just moved this state and won't even talk to his family. Nobody knows nothing about him where he is. And that's really sad for my son. My oldest son. Who's 35. 6, 7. I don't know. 89. Born in 89. That's the year I was supposed to graduate. I quit school in 12th grade. I only had a couple months left. I quit school because I had got married and I wanted to move out of his parents' house, and so I went to work and quit school. I wasn't pregnant or nothing. I got married when I was 17. I had to be signed for, and it was so dumb. That guy was so weird. We had a marriage by ourselves. I mean, a wedding by ourselves. And then my mom had us a reception at the church, and he wouldn't even go. He wouldn't go. I had to go by myself, and there was a lot of people there. That should have been annulment city right then and there. Should have been the first sign. Here's your sign. My little puppy looks like a little greased rat because I put these drops in her ears and on her face. And they're greasy. She looks so greasy. Poor thing. And she got sick on dog food, so now she don't want dog food. Now she wants some weird stuff going on out here. Everybody's slowing down in front of my house. Sorry. I had to do a check through my head real quick of animals. And everybody out there stopping. I got 10 tons of celery and carrots. There's always celery and carrots and lettuce laying around in the background because of the pigs. Because of the pigs. Oh yeah, and then my youngest son is flying back from Costa Rica, I hope today, because of these storms coming through. He's getting ready to fly back from Costa Rica, which I don't know how that works. With them storms, and they know they're in their route, I guess they don't fly. I guess they'll just set. I hope. I hope he don't fly through that ice storm. He's been down in Costa Rica, and there's monkeys everywhere just walking around. Monkeys just walking around. It's like a normal thing. They walk on the streets. And when the male monkey goes by with his female monkey on the other side to protect her, and he'll look at the people and like warn them and tell them not to bother his girl monkey. And you know, the Amish people, they make their woman ride in the buggy on the traffic side and walk on the sidewalk like that. Did you know that? And I love the Amish, but I don't understand that part. I had me a job this past year. I drove the Amish. I went and picked them up and drove the women to do their shopping and stuff. Oh my God, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. They piled in there. I had that little baby in there. It was like 2 months old and threw its car seat in the back and just held it on their lap. Don't even think I had license. And then we had to go to 7 stores, and they gave me like $50, and it took me like 5 hours. So I didn't do it again. I was trying to get the job driving the men to their construction sites. It pays $175 a day, and you just drive them and sit there. I have a truck, but they called me back and said they already had somebody they'd like me to drive the women, because they probably don't hire women to drive the men around, because they acted like they're sort of jealous. Yes. Then the Amish people are the ones that gave me Foxy. Foxy's Amish. Amish, whatever. They gave me 3 of them little dogs. Wonder and be. You'll have a nice day. Go put these His faucet. For the freeze. That's what I need, the faucet. Okay. All right. Thank you, Wonder. Who's going to Costa Rica? My youngest son, he's in Costa Rica. He's been there for a week. And he's due to come back today or tomorrow. And I hope it's before the storm. Or I guess I'll just make him sit there at the airport. Don't worry about him flying. Last time they went to Mexico, he come back with parasites. He's been over where there's like iguanas just walking around and monkeys are just walking down the road. Monkeys walk down the road. But I was wondering, before seeing the video, like, I wonder if they just come up to you and let you pet them. No, they're mean as they can be. They're mean. I think if you got a monkey and wanted, you'd have to find you a baby one somewhere and fell out of a tree. And then good luck with that, because that daddy would get you big time. Oh, well, my dishes are done. Thanks, guys. Erin Macy. Hi. I've just been doing my dishes. Getting ready for snow. We're going to get a foot, and we're right on the line where we're not going to get ice. I don't think. We're going to get a foot of snow. What's that? Can't remember what it's called. Never mind. There's a new feature on YouTube, and you get to pick one video a week, but I can't remember the word, what it's called, and you hit that button, like that's your favorite video of the week. I've never gotten one yet. I was going to tell y'all, if you see a good video of mine, to do that for me, but I can't remember what it's called now, so I got to go check what it's called again, and I'll just put a video out about it. Yeah, I don't know if you push effects. Here it is. I just put lips on. I've never done that. No, I had filters on live stream. I really didn't. Okay, guys. Yeah, there's a little star button. If you're on a live stream, it's a microphone, and then this effects. Yeah. Thank you, because I didn't know it was there. I just sat like here and talked to people. I wonder if I can put the background different, like for my messy house. All makeup lenses. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, all them times that I try to put disco lights in my videos, and all I have to do is turn it on the phone. I don't even have to really have them. And change my background. I don't know what that button does. I was going to push it. Oh, it's for stickers. I don't understand the question. Like, to put a question on here, it always sticks it in the middle of your face. And people can't see you. I don't know why anybody would want to watch a live like that. Oh, look at the heart. Made with my vape. I don't know how I do it. God, I don't know what to talk about on here sometimes. I graduate from my group this week. I'm so glad. Don't have to go up there no more. I think they kept me there a day long. I think I already supposed to graduate. And so I'm going to try to get my butt up, dressed, and go to the Y before I talk myself out of it or drink a beer or something. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll go. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll come back live at you. I'm going to start doing this more so I can get my watch time in. Because my long videos just don't get many views. Never usually even 100. My shorts do, but you can't monetize with your shorts unless you get 10 million. You have to have 10 million in 3 months. That's a lot. So thank you guys, and I'll see you. I'm gonna catch you more today. I'm gonna be back on here a lot. Try and get that watch time. Do a sleep stream. Okay, I'm gonna ask my AI what that is. I try to do some stuff like that with another stream, not StreamYard, Restream. I tried to Restream. I could never get that to work or figure it out. You caught me? You caught me on here, Betsy Bay? Yay. Google it. A sleep stream. Okay. Well, I kind of understand that, but like, I didn't know if people just come on there and nothing's going on and they get mad at me or something like that. I'm going to look it up right now. Hi, hello. Hi, Betsy. How are you today? Are you getting any snow? I don't know if that's your name, Betsy Bay. But are you getting any snow where you're at, and where are you? I'm preparing for a foot of snow, and I'm just thrilled about it. We had hurricane parties down south. You're great. Lots of snow. Where are you? What state? You're in South Carolina. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to get hit, Chelsea, and you're not going to know. People don't know what to do down there when they get hit. Michigan. Oh, yeah, you got it. You always got it up there. But I know, but up here we're used to it a little bit. And in South Carolina, I lived in North Carolina, and we got that ice storm that time, and it was pure gridlock, and people left their cars on the interstate. You're in Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah. I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been to Michigan. I went to Michigan one time. My biological mom, came and got me to stay with her for a few days, and yeah, it snowed like 2-3 foot in Monroe, Michigan, and I couldn't get home for 2 weeks, and I had to get a Greyhound, and it took forever to get home. 4 feet on the ground now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was up there like that. I got, my family lives in Michigan now, in Monroe. South Carolina. I always just love Myrtle Beach. I don't have much more familiarity with anything else. Oh yeah, south of the border. I got Chelsea. Oh my God. I got married in south of the border. I got married there. Did you live in Florence? 5 hours north of Monroe. Yeah, you know where all the big concrete things are going into South Carolina from North Carolina? Like all the big stuff south of the little Mexican, all the concrete shit. I got married there. In a wedding dress and everything. He's from North Carolina, and we're divorced now, but we're great friends. He sends me money and everything. He's leaving me his property. But we went there, and then we went on to Myrtle Beach, and they still had the amusement park, and rode the roller coaster in my wedding dress like 12 times in a row. I forgot about getting married south of the border. Oh, God. It was like a little chapel thing. I wasn't even doing drugs then at all, but I can't really remember details about it. Oh, Lordy. I remember all kind of stuff now that I forgot about doing. I lived in, Florence is by Cincinnati. And then I lived in Raleigh, Fuquay Varina, North Carolina for 10 or 12 years. And I'm going to come down there and visit again soon. And their people are like my family down there. And so, yeah. I might move back down there. I'm going to move somewhere. As soon as I get this settlement, or as soon as Google starts writing me a check. Well, you guys, I guess I'm going to get up here and go get dressed and go to the gym. Thanks for being on here. Hey, Skank. Hi. Used to go to Flat Rock Speedway back in the 90s near Monroe. Yeah? Yep. Do you have any pictures of your wedding? No, I don't know what happened. I'm glad you caught your live. I don't know what happened to those pictures. I don't think I have any pictures left of anything anymore ever, unless they're in my phone. Even my kids when they're little. It's sad. Peaceful day. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to be on here live a bunch today, a couple more times, and all weekend through the snow. I decided I'm not that great at making long videos, obviously, because I don't get a lot of views on them. So I'm going to do lives more. I got to quit being bashful on here. I love you guys. You dug your treadmill out. That's good. I'll tell them. Did you? Do it, babe. I'll be there. Okay, I'll be there. All right, guys.